A very warm welcome to the channel, and it is Friday the 20th of September 2024. Lots of things happening in China news, and once again they're having a go with what's happening in America, like this picture here. 1.6 billion on anti-China propaganda plus. So in other words, America is spending for independent journalists this money to give the negative side of China. Well, if the government, if America is listening, please, 100,000 is okay. I will give the information. It will be factual and it will be the honest truth, whether you like it or not. Exactly what I do on this channel. But it's actually quite interesting because do you know how much China actually spends on anti-American propaganda? I will tell you, it's double the amount, close enough. It's 2.8 million, and that was in 2022 to 2023. We haven't got the dates, obviously, or the facts for this year because the year hasn't been completed. So you can see how everything happens and they push this. And this is the thing, they push this on social media, YouTube and Twitter or X. But the thing is, why can't America put on their propaganda on Chinese media, like WeChat or Weibo, which is like Twitter, etc.? We can't, it's blocked. If you want to have an account with WeChat, for example, again, like Facebook, you need to have a Chinese person to be your sponsor, to be your guarantor, not with money, but if you do say anything wrong, they will go to that person. So no Chinese person is going to do that for you. I got WeChat because in 2014, I was based in Hong Kong for a while, and because of the geo whatever kind of thing related to it, and it was less restricted then, hey, I've got it. So I can actually chat with some people on WeChat. I don't usually use it. I use things like Telegram. So can you see they use us? Now, moving away from that, not so long ago, I did do this video versus Japan versus China with city traffic. And there were so many people from China who actually were having a go at me and saying, why are you doing this? Oh, this is so wrong. You're an evil person. But if you actually bothered to watch the video, I was actually saying, well, if China can do this, why can't I do this? And it was like me being sarcastic. Yeah, my sarcasm is not the best in the world. Actually, it's quite pathetic. So you would have some people doing this, USA versus China. Yeah. So she does it and say, USA is awful. And I don't think she's ever been to the USA. But regardless of that, always having a go. So I thought I would do Japan versus China. Even though what happened a million years ago with the war between the two countries, so to speak, and yeah, it was awful. This is a long time ago. Look at America and Japan now. America put 2 blinking nuclear bombs on it, but actually they're allies. So even though they were fighting, the past, awful. Yeah, awful. We all know that. Okay, but move forward from it. You can forgive, but you don't have to forget. I know some other people will be going on about apologies, etc. But hey, here's a bridge. Forget about it. Not forget about it, sorry. Forgive and move on. It doesn't affect us. If your two countries got on, bam, hey. But let me show you another one here. USA versus China, having a go, digging deep. So if China can do it, why can't we do it? You want to see more? Sure. Chinese cities versus your country. And even though on the video that I made, I showed 2 intersections, one in China, one in Japan, or one in Tokyo, they are doing near enough the same, showing one shopping area and say, oh, let's compare it to one street in America or one metro train system in New York City. It is actually quite pathetic, and this is what I wanted to emphasize with that. But the Western shills or the people in China who do illegally use YouTube to monitor whatever and I got 100 complaints, the usual kind of thing, personal insults rather than constructive criticism. There were some there, but it's easy to spot. The ones that come from China, the one that come from the CCP is basically, well, is a personal insult. The ones that are constructive criticism usually comes from different countries. I've rabbited on too much with no edit. Let's leave it there for today. So do be aware that China does put in this media, and it cost them about $2.8 billion. So the $1.6 billion from the American government, fine. But at least they're open about it. So if the CIA is watching, hello, then drop us 100,000 and I'll be happy to do I will do the factual, not makeup, factual with video evidence of what's happening in China. Sometimes good, yeah, sometimes bad. But the thing is, be happy. Let's just leave it there. Have a great day. Bye-bye for now. Cheers.